Jax from Jax Dream Designs on Etsy here with a new video for you. I'm hoping to make these more commonplace, so, promote the shop, talk to y'all, have some fun, and from there we'll see what happens. So today's video, we're going to have me, Jax, as played by the role of my hands in these lovely arm warmers. It's cold, and you know what? I need to keep my wrists from freezing to death. I'm in California, so obviously it's not that cold, but I do have wrist issues, and so it does help with the arthritis and all those types of things. Anyways, and if you're wondering, I got these from a website called shanalogic.com. I would link it, except they're now defunct. The creator went on to do other things. Basically, she sold handmade goods from certain artists who had contracted with and so forth. Basically, another of someone's own personal Etsy, kind of. And so I'm sure you can find these elsewhere, but they're really comfy. These have lasted, oh my god, at least 7 years, so they're great. So today's video. Today we're going to look at my 2018 planner. It's one that I've customized a little bit, and I haven't really seen too many people talking about this when they've done their what planner should you get next year videos. So I thought, what better way than to kick off my hopefully more often video series than to show this off, and hopefully it will work in part or whole for some other people. Alright, so let's get to it. Right now you'll notice this is a Carpe Diem. Maybe you don't know, but this is a Carpe Diem. They're sold at Hobby Lobby, at Amazon. I actually ordered mine from Joann's just because of a personal preference on retailers, and I wasn't thinking, I thought this was a pretty color, and I was not thinking of this purple right here. So, whatever, we're gonna clash. I don't care. I love this coral. Alright, now what's inside is the Plum Paper Planner ME layout. Now, what this all means is Plum Paper Planner, say that 5 times fast, is another planner brand. It's a comparison to Erin Condren a bit. Its base price actually starts out a little bit less than Erin. However, you are able to do some additions. You can add like a bill pay section or a blogger section. If you've won like a business like Etsy, or not Etsy, like LipSense or Unique or any of those other MLM stuff. Sorry, that's what it is. It's a pyramid scheme, sorry. But no, if you run your own business like that, there's like that type of kits in there that you can add. You can add extra months. I actually went and added a 13th month of December into mine, as I thought that would be really great, so I could get so I could kind of get an idea of how I was going to plan in this planner. I actually planned this week in both this one and my 2018 Erin Condren that I'm using, or 2017 Erin Condren that I'm still using, which, works for me. I actually did the exact same information both just so I can make sure, I did as a test really, just to kind of make sure I'm carrying over the correct information, I'm getting everything in, I'm kind of working out how I use this, and I'll get into it a little bit why it's important in a bit. But you'll see how I have it customized but not personalized, if that makes sense. So anyways, this is a Carpe Diem I bought separately. And then on the inside, we have the Carpe Diem pockets. That's one of my business cards. And this is a planner clip. It's like one of the first planner things I purchased when I started planning back in, 2015, late 2015. And it was just something I really liked. I haven't really done anything else here. But this right here, this is the Plum Paper Planner. Now, this does come coiled, right? You'll notice you don't see coil marks. That's because they give you the option to order it unpunched. And there's no savings, there's no cost difference between punched and unpunched. I just knew that I wanted to give the ring bound a try. My first planner was actually I cobbled it together from some ARC supplies at Staples, and I really liked how I could pull and take stuff out, put stuff in, and so on. So I really liked that idea, and this worked great. Like the The material for the cover is really great. They actually give you a sample when you order it. When you order the planner, and it's like really hard to tear. But my Recollections A5 Full Punch went right through. And just for the record, this on the side, the snap does close. It's just a pain, and so I don't bother with it very much. But yeah, this bulk of a planner here, I remember how much it cost. My friend actually got to me for my birthday. I was talking to her about this, and she'd actually been looking for a planner that would work for her. She just started a new job, and she's a first-time mother, so she's trying to get all those, between her work and her husband and her kid and her dog and her in-laws who live nearby and a family friend that she helps out, she had a lot to plan, and this layout sounded really good to her, so she actually got the large edition of this, which means these came in the mail to her house because she actually started planning in November. These came to the mail at her house, and I went over and I take measurements, so I'm going to be able to make stickers of the regular and the large size. This is regular. They don't call it anything. The large is the large, and the other one is just, this is the one. So yeah. Okay, so first off, let's talk things. So it's this lovely picture here. This is me and my husband and our little girls. This drawing was actually commissioned by My Art My Life on Etsy. She did this photo. We used them on our wedding invitations and a few other pieces of wedding stationery. I do not have the rights to use these to promote my business yet. I still need to pay. I need to purchase that from her. It was like just under $100 for this, and I'm perfectly happy because we have the rights to use them for personal use. It's just you have to pay extra if you're going to use it for promote your business as like your icon, or to have other things like if I want to make stickers and sell them, like, do you want a sticker of me? I'd have to pay more. Yeah, right. So that's me, Jax. That's my husband, AJ. And these are actually the outfits we wore for our engagement shoot. Yes, and the green flowers. Yeah, no, they were actually huge ass. I got a huge friggin' giant daisy to use as a prop, and some other smaller flowers, and our wedding colors were purple and green, so they let me have my way. They shouldn't have done that. The wedding was earlier this year. They shouldn't have done that. We had a Legend of Zelda themed wedding. It was awesome. Anyway, so that's my husband's kitty, Isis. He's had her for like 8 years. 9 or 10 years now, actually. She had the name long before ISIS became recognized as a terror group, and it was just the Egyptian goddess. This is our puppy girl, Emmy. We got her in 2015 as a rescue. She's the sweetest little girl ever. She's in trouble today, but she's the sweetest little girl. And she's like a terrier Chihuahua mix. And this is our little girl, Errol. She is a Chihuahua lab mix. I'll get a picture of her at some point up around here, but yeah, my husband's grandma her dog had puppies, and we claimed one of them, and yeah, that's how we know what she is. Country dog. She got out, something happened. Yeah. And then the one thing I have personalized this is I got this planner charm. Now, this is a keyring I got from a taco stand at a mall in the Bay Area. It's for Yuri on Ice. That's Yuri. That's Victor. That's Yurio. That's Peachy. And I'm assuming that's supposed to be the dog. I don't know. I really haven't paid that much attention. But anyways, yeah. And what I really like is you're able to customize the cover with the picture. I can put my name. Yes, that is my legal last name. They let you do that. You can take 2 different last names and combine them into a brand new one as long as you're using so many letters. This is true in the state of California. We double checked, so we got to make our own last name. And considering our little girls and none of them are having puppies and we're not having kids, this works out fine for us. I'm going to also have the year up here just because. So let's move that. Alright, so open a planner. Name. Oh, the calendar I'll never look at again. Special dates. I haven't filled these out yet. Ideas, plans, goals. Haven't filled out yet. December. And again, the A5 planner, it took me about half an hour to punch this, by the way. The only thing I would have done different is I would have centered the cover a bit more. But besides that, it worked out great. It's fitting in A5. So, every month you have three circle goals, goal circles. You can put like birthdays, events for that month, things to remember for that month, and so on. Notes pages. And I gotta take a moment to talk here about this paper. This paper is like, it's silky, it's like butter, it's great, and it doesn't really, I haven't had any bleed through yet. So I haven't done anything this month. This first week, first off, let's talk about, we'll talk about more later. This first week I did is just a test, because I was trying out some more new stickers that we're launching on Thursday, December 7th with our site relaunch. So I put in some actual things that happened, but this was all done after the fact. For example, like these stickers that we're launching, you could put, like, there's a birthday party going on there. That's my friend who got the large planner. That's her kid's birthday. I missed it. I was sick. Sorry. Or there's lunch for my brother, which is hard to get hold of him. By the way, banh mi sandwiches, awesome. Just make sure that when you ask them for no jalapenos, they don't put jalapenos on those. That hurts so bad. Movie night and so forth. Okay, so this is the actual week. This is this week I planned. Don't care if you read what it says, because I'm anything too personal here. But I can talk more about this. So basically how this planner works is, do I have, look, a pointing device. Not gonna work. I need something a little bit darker. Ooh, look, a stylus. So basically, your week is divided not only by days, but into 7 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And when you order this, you are able to personalize it or customize it by putting in a label here. My friend did that. I did not, because I wasn't too sure yet. I'm actually still working on what I want, how that's going to work for me. So right now, I actually copied one of the pages, and so I've been doodling in it, just so I could kind of like label the days, like, seriously, like, yeah. I don't know if I just gave away some ideas or not. Yeah, whatever, those are notes, it's fine. So this top row, I believe, is just going to be my main thing of the day. Like, for example, I had a telephone appointment today, so that is the main thing I wrote at the top. I didn't really have a main thing yesterday, and it's just like, my main thing, like, if there's a goal for the day or something I have to remember, that's what we're going to write in the top row. I'm going to be honest here, Sunday, I'm using our new doodle, the One More Light candle, because it will be 1 month since my mother-in-law passed away. Normally I don't mark these types of events. I would just mark, like, if we were lighting a remembrance candle. My mother actually passed away earlier this year in February. It's been a great year for us, let me tell you. And she was Jewish, and so in that faith, you actually light a Yaretz candle on certain dates. But it's in the Hebrew calendar, not the Julian calendar? Yeah, the one we're using now. Not in our regular one. So it's all over the place, but so I think I'm just going to light a candle every year on her birthday and the day of her passing, and we might start doing that for my mother-in-law as well. We still have to talk about it, but long story short, the reason I marked this was I actually wanted to do an example of the photo, and that's the reason why I have like such a glum reminder there. But yeah, so that's the main thing for the day, like the big thing I have to get done. Next row is my husband's work schedule, and it's also going to include like when he gets paid, or if he works at a different location for his job. So, or there's enough room there also to put down schedule changes. And the great thing is, since I'm making the stickers, if say his schedule changes and I don't have any more room, slap a damn sticker over it. You know what? Who knew it was there? Next row is my job schedule. I'm actually currently looking for work, something outside of Etsy. So my job is to look for a job. I'm planning this space because I will get a job soon. I actually am on an eligibility list for a job with the government, but I'm like 102, so it might take a little while. They do hire multiples at a time, but yeah. So I'm hoping for that or something else. I can do a lot of things. Anyways, next row. This is going to be chores. So, like, we actually sat down and made out a chore list for our little house because we have to keep everything clean. And so most of the stuff ended up being on Monday. Like, we know we had to vacuum, we have to clean out the car. We have a tiny car. We have to clean it out. We have a smart car. It's 2-seater. We have to clean it out or there's no room for anything. But no one asked us to move with that car. I'll tell you that much. Sweep and mop the floors. I had to clean the bathroom and clear off the kitchen table because we actually put our Christmas tree up on the kitchen table since, well, we have pets. We want the tree to stay safe and we don't want them going after the presents. Went grocery shopping today. We have to sort some recycling. And, oh dear, I actually wrote this in, what is this section? So this is actually my overflow section. I wrote a few things wrong, but I'm visiting the recycling with my brother either Friday or Saturday, hopefully. He has a bigger car, so I can carry stuff there. But that was supposed to go up there. The next row is actually overflow. So, for example, I had a coupon that came in the mail. We are on a very strict spending budget right now, so I gave it to my friend. Today was me to work on the planning. And then there's PetSmart pet photos this weekend. We might go this weekend, we might go next weekend. I'm not sure, but I want to go because last year's photo of our puppies were so cute. Husband hated it, but I shall win. Then this row right here is for my hobbies. Now, besides running the Jax Dream Designs, I also have a podcast. It's taken a hit as well, so don't think I've been only neglecting Etsy. But, so it tells me what to do. Like, for example, today, I need to work on some items I have for the Erin Condren to go in the shop. Those may go with the launch. More than likely, they're going to be released in a week or two. I need to watch the movie Black Christmas because my friend and I are going to be doing a podcast episode on the original. Oh, God, I tried to do an episode on that and the remake earlier this year. Don't watch the remake, watch the original, trust me. But I have to rewatch it because the other one, there's the audio issue and we're going to redo it. So, going to watch that movie this evening. And then I'm having some issues with some cloud storage for my Etsy shop files, so I need to work on that. But yeah, that's what today is. And I just have little things like the launch and so forth. I may actually put a sticker there and make it all fancy, but we'll see. And then this bottom row is going to be our dinners for the night, so we can kind of keep track, part of our whole budgeting thing and so forth. Over here, one of the things I really like is there is a little calendar that tells you what's going on in the week, so you can quickly glance at it instead of having to flip back and forth. Horrible thing. I have to. And then there's like, you can do a to-do list and notes. I really don't have it to do yet. I'm thinking just putting this like as important things throughout the week. Like, for example, we, if this was all more full, I might put like some about laundry. Or actually what I need to write is we need to work on the Christmas gifts because we're doing homemade gifts this year. And I need to put down that we need to get those done. Oh, and I need to add, because I just made an appointment this afternoon to go donate blood tomorrow. So I need to eat like a pound of kale and then go in. Because last time my iron was too low, so they wouldn't let me donate. But yeah, so that's, how this is working out. And so far, I really like it. Yeah, I don't really have, it's not been any further, so I can't really talk more. But so far, I'm really liking this. I like this format a bit better. It's not as decorative, which is why those stickers are going to stand out more. But since it's not as decorative, it's easier to see. It's much more clear. This used to be called the family planner because let's say, for example, you had your husband, you had your 3 kids, and then you had your house, and you had work, and, all of these things to take care of. That's how it would work. That's a great thing to use. I know some people use this for their businesses, so they'll have like, you know, kind of like me, where you have sections for your business and different stuff. It's really great. One thing I did notice is I actually use most of this writing, except for the black ink, everything was written using the Sharpie pens, which I'm used to using in Erin Condren, and it looks great. Because of this, I don't want to call it glossy paper, but there is a little sheen to it. I'm actually liking my ink gel pens a bit more. Right now, I only have one ink gel up here because technically it's supposed to go in my wallet, but it ended up here. Because my other ink gels are downstairs because we're using them for our wedding thank you notes, because why get them out within a month when you can get them out within 6 or 7? But yeah, so I think ink gels work really well. And at the end of every month, I did do one add-on where I added the bills. So I had to write down what our bills are and their due date and their paid. I'm just going to copy this throughout the month. So and you can check out when they're paid. So I would have liked to have it pre-printed, but then bills change all the time, especially with us. So I wanted to make sure I get that taken care of. And then there's more pages. We don't have that many bills anymore because we cut back. But yeah, then you go into January and you have this overview of the month and so forth. And then, let's see here, everything's different colors. And I'm going to love the summer because I love these greens. I love just the gradients. Oh, excuse me. But then, let's see what's at the back, because I forget what's in the back. Oh, another thing is, so you notice here, end of the month, they put the rest of this in here if you want to put it in, but it's grayed out. So every month actually starts on that month. So I picked the one month that began on Monday. Seriously. Like here, where when it goes on Wednesday, so Wednesday, August 1st, our 2 days are blocked out. But then we go to the end of July, and you'll notice it only goes to the 31st. So you don't have to write things in two places. It does help if you're doing stuff for the whole week, but it's just another way to organize that I really like. And then what I was going for, so that means, see here, the year's end, it gives me a few days here. There's my bill, and oh, I got a few dot grid papers. Passwords I'm not going to use because I leave this out. Contacts, I kind of wish I had more contact sheets, but I'm actually working on making like an address book for us, so we have something in writing. Good tip, keep some important phone numbers written down. Years ago, my aunt actually had a medical emergency, and me and my dad went over to watch my cousins while my stepmom went with my aunt to the hospital to be there with her. My dad's trying to find her address, phone numbers to call people to let them know what's going on. All I could find was her cell phone. So, and I was telling him it's probably in there. He's like, no, it's not. People have real address books. No. Holidays, this is great because I forget everything, especially Hanukkah. I never remember. Look, December 12th, December 2nd, December 22nd. I can't remember this. Hell, I have enough trouble remembering that, hey, Christmas is coming. I should probably save money. And then 2019, there's a few days, and there's a little pocket in back, which again, punched perfectly. And yeah. When you order the planner punched, it comes with these plastic sheets in the front and the back, so they just gave them to me, but didn't do good. And there's a couple pockets here on my Carpe Diem by Simple Stories. So yeah, I really like this, and I think it should be it's an underutilized planner. It's a really great idea to check out. And then just for comparison, we're going to take a quick look at what I was using this year. This was my Erin Condren. I got this from Chip and Stitches, the cover. Love hedgehogs too. It's a little customizable dashboard that I never use because everything would always get smudged. I actually didn't get it till the end of the year, so there was all these months here were just me testing out stuff. This was a kit I made at one point that didn't quite make it to production. I know I said I couldn't make stickers of these. This is just a test. It's not for sale. And one thing I love doing with the Erin Condren when I did do kits is I would take a sticker I'd put down what the kit was, because I always love that. But budget says I can't spend money anymore, so we're not doing it. And then this is this week in my Erin Condren, just to, for example, I do have, like, work on the Erin Condren sleeves. It's the same information. And this kit is from Fabulously Planned. I believe it's called Arabian Nights. There's actually a couple themed like this. I actually have two. And I've been so off kilter that I'm trying to get these done for the end of the year. But yeah, like, I have don't forget to clip the dog's nails and so on. But yeah, this was my year, and so there's like massive areas where I just didn't do anything, and it was just, like I said, my mother and my mother-in-law both passed away this year. My grandfather passed away this year. Hi, tripod. So it was just a crazy year, and then between all that, we got married, and we had we decided to do the financial thing, and that just came about. And did you know weigh-ins are expensive? Yeah. Who knew? But yeah, so I'd like to thank everyone for checking out the video today. This is Jax with Jax Dream Designs at Etsy.com. That's not actually a real address there, but I'll link it in the bottom bar. And I'll have a few other links as well. If you see something called Linktree, check it out, because that's actually going to be that's going to give you a special page with links to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, just all my stuff at once. This is not promoted, this is not paid promotion, but check out Linktree if you run a shop or a blog or anything, and you want to link to multiple places, but you only have space for, say, one, like on Instagram. It links to everything. Love it. Again, I don't get paid for that, though if I do, I might put a sponsored link below, but I will let you know if I do. So, once again, this is Jax. Have a great day.